Hi, welcome to my first Galactic Starfighter video. I am playing the Flashfire, which is a scout, and it's called the Sting on Empire side. So I start off here switching power to the engines and barrel rolling over to A. So I'm going to try and explain what I'm doing like throughout the video, like I tried to do with my my ground PvP videos, but I'm nowhere near as good at this Galactic Starfighter than I am at ground PvP, so I'm sure there's lots of stuff that I do wrong, but I'll try and explain what I'm doing. So I was targeting the guy that was coming in there, saw he was coming and switched power over to my weapons, hit my evasion and blaster overcharge and got 3 crits in a row, which was nice, just kind of blew him up. Getting behind the rock there to avoid any shots from the gunship, and again he sat still, allowed me to get 4 shots off in a row there, and we killed him nice and quick. Saw this guy coming in here again, nice and close. He flew past me so I couldn't get off my cluster missiles, but just 2 shots there from my weapons and he went down. So I like to think of the Flashfire as kind of like the scrapper of Galactic Starfighter. Everything hits really hard when you're up close, and it's got great maneuverability, but it's actually really squishy if you manage to catch it without any defenses. So this was a bit of a stupid play here. I thought I managed to get away here with my barrel roll, but I got sniped by the railgun sentry drone. I do this quite often with my Flashfire because I have 2 evasion abilities there, so I tend to try and tank damage more than I can. So because the Flashfire is so squishy, you want to generally run evasion builds with it. So that's why my number 2 ability gives me extra evasion, and so does my number 4 ability. You can actually get 1 shot by a gunship, I'm pretty sure, if it crits. So running evasion is the way to go. So I kind of screwed up on my energy here, but caught up to him, switching over to weapon power again. He was hiding behind that pillar there, so just chasing after him. One thing to know if you're new to Starfighter is that you turn a lot quicker up and down than you do from left to right, so whenever you're chasing after someone, always try and make sure that you're moving either up or down. So just weaving in and out here, I finally managed to get behind him and get off a few shots and finish him off. So the gunship wasn't targeting me, so I was happy to fly straight at him. It was a bit risky, but got off a few shots and cluster missile there. And he was flying in a straight line, which made it nice and easy for me to pick him off. So I was kind of fighting away from the turrets here, or the satellites. I was getting some good kills. This guy got pretty close to me. Popped my blaster overcharge, just pausing at the end there to line up the shot nicely and finish him off. Nice 1k crit there, but then I managed to miss him quite a few times in a row. That was pretty bad. Just managed to stick behind him there and get off a few shots and eventually got him down. So if you are new to Galactic Starfighter and you want to get into it, one of the main things you need to get used to is switching power to the right places at the right time. So whenever you're moving around and not shooting at people, you want your power to be in your engines, so that's F3 I believe. And just quickly here, you don't want to ever sit still when there's a Flashfire next to you. The blasters do massive damage, and when you're close, the closer you are, the more damage they do. So sitting still there just is like asking to be killed. So I saw this guy sitting still and got a few shots off on him. He was just kind of weaving in and out here. Just about managed to break the lock on my cluster missiles. It seems like he didn't have enough engine power to run away, so we eventually got him. So we lost A at this point. I wasn't too interested in fighting at B, so just went up nice and high, so I hopefully didn't get targeted by any drones. making sure my engine power, my power was switched to the engine, and just checking out who was at the turret before diving in there. So I saw this guy charging at me, so hit 4 for the extra evasion to try and dodge anything he threw at me. He decided to fly away, getting pretty close to the turret here, so decided to take it out. The turrets can really rip you apart, and then making use of the missile lock breaker that I have on my number 2 ability. That's a really useful skill. And again, just going in here to pick off the final turret using X to really slow down so I didn't fly past it. So having that second missile breaker is unbelievably useful. I can't imagine really playing without it. Just kind of overflew that guy there, flew past him, but managed to get behind him, get a few shots off, and cluster missile. Nice 1k crit. So I got hit here, so first thing to do is try and get behind some kind of line of sight. If you hit C, you can look over at who you have targeted, like I did there. Saw he switched his target over to someone else and decided to fly at him. Again, a bit risky to fly straight at a gunship, but he decided to run away.
Stop shooting at us!
Then cut that really fine there with my barrel roll, just about managed to survive. And then this was a really big mistake from me. I decided to just kind of ignore the gunship I've been chasing and go for some kills here. Got hit once, tried to get behind this asteroid here, but he managed to snipe me just before I got out of range. You don't really want to leave a gunship alone, especially after you've been chasing them, because they'll most likely just turn around when they can and kill you. As I said, you're really squishy, so just one shot and you can die. So I saw that we only had one person guarding C at this point, and there was a guy on the other team heading over there, so just went over to help out. Switching power over to the weapons, managed to get off a missile, and then again made the mistake of sitting still. I kind of wasted my blaster overcharge there, but managed to kill him off with one shot. So whenever you're not really under pressure, you can just kind of look around like I'm doing here, check out where people are. A good thing to do is catch bombers before they get to a missile, to a satellite rather, because they can really, once they get there, it's really hard to remove them. This guy had hardly any health, but his shields were doing some great work there. Hit him for several thousand, but he had lots of shields left. And then here, what I was saying earlier about when you're close, you deal massive damage. So this guy was sitting still right next to me, and just 2 lovely crits with my blaster overcharge there. I did make a slight mistake there though. When you hit X, it stops your ship eventually, and the reason I wanted to do that, I wanted to slow down so I turned faster, but once you actually, once you stop moving, then you turn really slowly, like you probably saw back there, so I wanted to slow down, but not completely. Just dodging or trying to dodge that shot from the gunship there, and he didn't run, so again managed to kill him off. Got hit by the gunship, so my first thought was to try and find some cover. I really should have run away at this point. I had my barrel roll. I thought I could kill him with my evasion up, but I was wrong. I was a bit greedy. One thing I will do if I do upload some more Galactic Starfighter is I will move the score sheet, because I'm aware you can't really see what score the other team has, which is slightly problematic. So this game is pretty much over. So as I said at the beginning, I just kind of play this casually on and off. I don't know too much about it compared to my experience with ground PvP, but if you do have any questions that you think I might be able to answer, go ahead. The Galactic Starfighter forums are actually really useful. There's lots of information on there that I make use of the whole time. So you're more likely to find answers there, but just feel free to ask anyway. If you liked this video, give it a like and subscribe if you want to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. I should be getting back into a regular rhythm of uploading videos once I get back to uni, which is on Sunday, so I'll probably upload my first video Monday. And I think that's everything, so thanks for watching.